check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow Unboxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, man. Appreciate it, man. We back. Goodfellow Sports TV. Appreciate that love. Share the videos. And just keep sharing, man. It's the best way to help the channel out. And I'm going to keep just doing what I do. But, yeah, it was an article out there. I seen Bushido Boxing. I'm going to put this video under the source link, and I'll put the article link under the source link as well, too. And it's a good channel, man. Check them out, man. Real good channel, Bushido Boxing. Like I said, I'll link his video in the description. Y'all go over there, show him some love. And it's an article in boxing where pretty much Todd the Buff, he basically, I believe, is going to run. He like the president. Once Bob Arum, stepped down or whatever happened with Bob Arum, I'm not wishing no ill will on nobody. Okay? At least not him. Right? All right? Once he stepped down, it's believed that Todd the Buff is going to run Top Rank. And some people think it might be Jay Prince and Andre Ward. May have more say so with that as well, too. But he comes out here and he says that they want to make the Crawford and Errol fight. They would love to start negotiations, but basically that he didn't diss top PBC, but they want to start negotiations. And he said they find it's a great fight if Errol wins, a great fight if Sean wins. I imagine if Sean Porter wins, it's going to be a rematch. I would think somebody that got 3 title defenses like Errol will have a rematch clause. If he's arrogant enough not to have a rematch clause, maybe that was one of Sean Porter's concessions that he got in his favor. Well, shout out to Kenny and Sean. At least they got something in their favor, because the venue wasn't in their favor. The purse split probably not in their favor. He just showing up like Oscar De La Hoya had Floyd just show up. He picked the gloves and everything for Floyd. Floyd just picked the trunks, and Oscar picked the size of the ring, and everything was against Floyd Mayweather. A lot of people don't know that. He just showed up. I think Floyd got $20 million. I think it was like a 70-30 split or something. Maybe an 80-20 split, I think it was. And once Floyd was able to beat Oscar De La Hoya, take that popularity, started doing with the David Letterman late night show, and he blew up after that Oscar De La Hoya fight, man. Because I remember that. I ordered fights back then. Especially like Floyd. I was, diehard Floyd fan. And the build-up to that was just so great. But you notice that Floyd now is inflicting his A-side on everybody that he touched, because Oscar De La Hoya, and when he had his opening bout at 140, I can't forget I think it was a Puerto Rican guy he fought. Nobody in press row showed up. So he got dogged out. Remember Mike Jones said, I'm going to dog these hoes like they dog me. I might. Basically, that's what Floyd doing. That's what Canelo doing. That's why they establishing their dominance over their opponents and bullying them in negotiations. Because they feel like, Canelo submitted to Floyd, Floyd submitted to Oscar, and now they feel they ain't got to submit to nobody else. But Todd the Buff, he said that, he will either or. I know they sent the offer to Sean Porter to sign over there. They said they was loyal, at least that's what I heard, to Al Hammond. And that's cool, you know what I'm saying? But they said they just want to at least get negotiations started, and they right. But like Timothy Bradley said, everybody wants to say, oh, he a hater, and bring up whatever he said in the past and whatever they say. And it's cool. But I know Timothy Bradley had a great career. I know Timothy Bradley's a Hall of Famer. And I know Timothy Bradley not lying. It's no different from somebody like Fred from Barbershop Conversations. Salute to him, taking up for Errol and just taking up for PBC. Timothy Bradley wasn't being a company man when he took up for Terrence Crawford and what he said. That was Timothy Bradley being like, Terrence Crawford, my brother type guy. That's my man's. And that's when people took it the wrong way. And everybody just want to make something out of nothing. He want to see his man get the best fights and prove that he the best in the world. But a lot of people say, somebody told me today, oh, you have an agenda against PBC. If I got an agenda against PBC, tell me where I be lying at, all right? Tell me where Top Rank paying me at, or tell me where Eddie Hearn is on paying me at. Y'all see the channels that get paid to push out propaganda. You know what I'm saying? I'm supporting everything I'm saying with actual facts. I'm supporting it with videos. But it don't surprise me. These the same fans, when somebody get beat up or don't get the knockout, they make excuses. Oh, he was sick in camp, or oh, you know, he just wanted to show his boxing skills. So it don't matter. Even if you proven right inside that square circle and the guy you pick win, people still gonna make excuses. But I don't worry, because when I'm true to myself and I know I'm not selling myself out, I can take the backlash. I don't give a shit. I don't care how many people thumbs out in the video. But they say they want to start negotiations with whoever win. You know, and they just putting it out there saying, you know, because they taking backlash. People saying, well, Bob Arum usually don't want the best to fight the best. You know, Bob Arum don't want to fight, and they trying to prove they can. And also, it's a flip side to that as well. They want to retain the services of Terrence Bud Crawford. This ain't no situation where, you know, they want Terrence Crawford to beat Earl and get all the belts. That's secondary. The main agenda for Top Rank is to retain the services of Terrence Crawford. It's a bad look if Manny Pacquiao go over there and find solace and find money to retire with, when Top Rank couldn't fulfill his desire to get 20 million versus Terrence Crawford. He go to PBC and arguably get 20 million versus two easier opponents, Keith Thurman because he took the time off, and Adrian Broner. And he probably got more than that. And that came out of Bob Arum's mouth. They couldn't pay the 20 million that Pacquiao wanted. So it's a bad look if Pacquiao go over there, Al Heyman settled the IRS thing for him, and he get his retirement money. He can retire in peace and pad his resume and beat up on some PBC guys. And then Terrence Crawford go over there, and even if they don't fight, he don't fight Errol Spence at 47. He able to get money and speak highly of Al Heyman. I mean, really, you a fool to sign with Top Rank. Only if, you know, PBC don't want you. So it's not a good look from a financial standpoint. Premier Boxing Champions is the clear choice. You might not have creative control or control of your career, but the bankroll looking super duper nice over there. And if your agenda in boxing is, oh, I want these fighters to get paid and I don't care about seeing the best fights, then that's when me and you ain't on the same quarter. We ain't running parallel here. I'm a boxing fan before I'm anything else when it comes to the sport of boxing. And I want to see the best fighting. Bushido had a good video on that too. Check his archives out. That it's becoming taboo that boxing fans don't want to see the best fights. They just don't. You know, he said that about AJ fans. And what fucks me up, excuse my language, but what messes me up is that the same fans that swear against AJ doing the same thing for their fighters. But that's what it is. Top Rank don't necessarily want the best fights. Okay, they don't necessarily. They want the power, and they want to say we got the best welterweight. But that's all second and third options. They want to retain the services of Terrence Crawford. They don't want Terrence Crawford going over there praising Al Heyman like he biblical, because that's not a good look. Then everybody gonna say, why should I sign the Top Rank if it's an option? If I have an option to sign between Top Rank and PBC, Terrence Crawford went over there and changed his life. Manny Pacquiao went over there and changed his life. Mikey Garcia went over there and changed his life. That's more valuable to Top Rank than Crawford getting everything else I just mentioned. But remember, Floyd Mayweather said, I'm going to call Todd DeBuff to make Gervonta Tank Davis and Lomachenko when he was mad at Tank. You know, and even though he a spoiled little brat because he get his way, because he able to flaunt his money around, his popularity around, and he earned the right to do so. I'm not knocking him for it. You know, but if he can call Todd DeBuff and attempt, or if he just got Todd DeBuff number off the humbug after all them years, and I'm pretty sure Todd DeBuff can change his number at least once since Floyd fought on Top Rank. If they on speaking terms or they good enough buddies, because I know Todd DeBuff on Showtime, I'm gonna call them make Lomachenko and Tank. If they that good of buddies, then at the end of the day, if Floyd the boss at PBC, he's a private boss or a private investor, which I know he is, or I believe he is, then why can't he negotiate on behalf of Errol Spence? If he that cool with Todd DeBuff, and they don't have to go through Bob Arum. You know, but they just want to make the fight for the sake of retaining Crawford services, knowing his contract allegedly may be up. And if he go over there and praise Al Heyman and everything fulfilled in his career, and he happy, then if you got a choice, the easy choice is PBC over Top Rank. So I'll link the article in the description. Shout out to Bushido Boxing. I'll link his channel in the description, the video version and the article link. They'll both be on the source link. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Reach out to the email. If you have business question, inquiry, response to your video request. Appreciate the love, support. You want to make a donation, just share the video. It's the best way to help the channel out. And don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Help Blaze, thehelpblaze.com. Promo code GoodFellow1Boxing. Get you 18% off, 100% all natural products. Check out my gaming channel. And I will be streaming some of my live streams on Twitch pretty soon as well. So you want to check out the Twitch channel, go over. I'm going to give y'all multiple options to watch the content, man. So check that out, man. Let me know what you guys think of the article, think of the video. And like I said before, can't nobody discourage me from speaking the truth from my perspective. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying what I'm saying is biblical or it's the end all be all, but when you stay real to yourself, you know what I'm saying? I could take the backlash, but everybody that's biased towards other shit, they don't take the backlash even when they wrong. But church, one time for the one time. I know what it is. Good Fellow Sports TV.